And there's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air. It's Lagway. The pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Pass caught. Can he get in? 4 out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Powering through the defender. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Caught behind the line. It's Selden. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Fighting off the tackler. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the grab. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. The short completion of the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Runs through the defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Coming up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back in motion now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even at a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. To throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. He slings this one deep down the left side. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown on their last possession. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First and 10 now for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Powers through. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. Just ran away from the defense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Takes the handoff again.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Comes up with the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. Handoff from the shotgun. Powering right past the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got it for a big gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there in what will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. First play of the second half is a handoff. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. DB's backing off from the line now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this fourth down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
Gonna run it. It's Selden. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback still with the football. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape, and down he goes. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. And now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Grab behind the line. It's Selden. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Gators. The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back. It's leg way. And this is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quick throw to the left side, and he pulls in the catch. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
And the PAT is good. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Back to throw. It's Sellers. He's escaping the pocket now. Finding some room at the 25. And he'll pick up the 1st down. Stopped at the 27. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. What do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking intercept.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 30, inside the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him he can put the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Offense makes their way on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Getting set, second down play here. And the tailback's got it again. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how